Guys, Bitcoin is crashing extremely hard, and now after breaking the $90,000 levels on the daily candles, we are between the bear market capitulation and the best and last buying opportunity before we see the best case possibilities of a strategic reserve asset and even a new all-time high for the Bitcoin price. So in today's video, I'm gonna show you a chart and an indicator that never was wrong before. The M2 money supply will surprise you and show you exactly the way where we could go with a strong backup in the Bitcoin chart, and this combined with a cheap Bitcoin price, a fear and greed index in the extreme fear, will be one of possibly the best opportunities that I'm going to share with you today. So make sure you stay until the very end of the video. I'm gonna show you exactly my chart update. Of course, I'm going to show you my trade update where I'm still in over 50,000 US dollars in a profit and why I'm actively buying these prices now. So make sure you leave a thumbs up and put a comment down there for the algorithm, and we are gonna start directly into the content. I'm going to have a seat. Beautiful weather, by the way, in Dubai, but not really beautiful view in the Bitcoin chart. What we are seeing here in the moment is like Bitcoin breaking down of our huge consolidation of the all-time high regions, $110,000 to $90,000. And also in my trades, I went long again in these price regions. Why did I do it? As you can see, we almost bought every of the deepest daily candles so far in the Bitcoin all-time high consolidation. And in my opinion, the Bitcoin bull run is not over. Altcoins are bleeding out and Bitcoin is taking this consolidation like we did in the first year of this Bitcoin bull run, or in the last year of the Bitcoin bull run. You see a hard consolidation with a drawdown of top to bottom 33% in the price, and now we are just 20%. How much are we down? 20.1%. Worst case scenario of the last year, we would land at 70,000 US dollars. And I do exactly the same as our success recipe was at the last consolidation of Bitcoin. And this is buying with limit long orders. Here we hit the $91,000 price mark. We are going to buy at 85,000. We're going to buy at 80 and at 75,000 US dollars. These are the prices we were waiting for since weeks. And if you missed this information so far, we were taking profits in the 105 to 109,000 US dollar price targets, completely perfectly executed with take profits. And now when we fall deeper, we just need the skill to recognize if it's cheap or if it's expensive. And one factor that comes now into play is the fear and greed index. Believe me, tomorrow we will probably see extreme fear. This is a high probability. We just see the fear level with 29 in the fear and greed index, and Bitcoin is still at 88,000 US dollars. I mean, it's 20% drawdown in a bull market, which is obviously and normally a very good point to enter the market if the bull run has not ended so far. And I don't think the Bitcoin bull run has ended. I think this short-term volatility with Donald Trump making a confirmation on the upcoming tariffs on Mexico, Canada, and so on, yeah, the markets get shaken out, and it will definitely not benefit our situation with the old CPI data, with the inflation and everything. This will be a huge dangerous factor for our Bitcoin bull run. But guys, don't forget, we are still a tiny little bit before the most bullish event that Bitcoin has ever seen, that it gets accepted and added to a strategic reserve of the United States, which is one of the most powerful, economic, strong countries in the world. And this could also have follow-up volume from other countries, from other powerful nations. Because if you use Bitcoin, you will benefit from it. If you don't use Bitcoin, you will not benefit from it. And if the US does this move, which could take a bit of time, which could have all this bureaucracy stuff in front of it before it really happens, this is the time where I want to be invested in before the best case scenario really hits. And we are shortly before. Maybe it takes half a year, maybe it takes 1 year or even 1.5 years. All the signs are lined up and really no big doubts that we see the benefits of a strategic Bitcoin reserve, which I think will pump Bitcoin to over 200,000 US dollars. What we see now in the market is also a very good sign of capitulation. Since the buy attack, many people were scared and we see panic selling. Panic selling is one of the secret ingredients of our bull run recipe. All the people that buy shortly into Bitcoin, like even just with a time frame of a few weeks, it's like almost impossible if we zoom out on the whole chart here. How can you sell Bitcoin in a loss at these all-time high prices? How is this possible? I cannot imagine how you can buy and after 2 weeks of not getting a millionaire, you cash out in the market. But that's exactly what we see from short-term holders. And at the same time, the whales are accumulating. Yes, whales are buying, and yes, maybe the statistics are off the reality because yeah, all these ETF buyers are mostly retailers, and when Coinbase adds the Bitcoin in their treasury, it's on a whale wallet because it's a few thousand Bitcoins on them. So maybe, okay, we have some fake visibility on these charts, and also we have some fake market moves. We see here Wintermute, Binance, they are playing around with your emotions in this investment market. It's obvious that we see huge selling of Wintermute Solana. We see huge selling from Binance to Wintermute, which cash it out. It's almost a perfect chart to see dumping, pumping and dumping again. And yeah, this is maybe a front running move of Solana selling off before the big unlock. And as you can see, I got stopped out on my Solana trades at $185 because the meme coin market was not pumping anymore. Everything was just PvP, player versus player. Everyone was rug pulling, and also the meme coins went down a lot. And then this huge M pattern, which is looming in the chart, broke down at this level and I got stopped out. I changed a lot of my Solana positions to Bitcoins and I closed my Solana longs. I think the last one that is running is still from $97, which is from this price area here. Yeah, let's see if this one gets even closed at the stop loss, slightly over entry. I'm extremely excited what happens next. The Bitcoin dominance is definitely benefiting from these crashes, and I think the Bitcoin price will show us this week if we get a fake out. If this daily candle closes below our support of $90,000, yes, that's bad. But what I'm really waiting for is the weekly support zones. We want this weekly candle to come back over the $90,000. We maybe catch up in these EMA ribbons, which are incredible important support in the bull market and which also worked incredibly good in this run up so far. This is the point, the last support that we shouldn't break. Last time we broke the EMA ribbons in a bull run, it even also was a fake out and we got a second all-time high months after this huge crash of over 50%. I think it was over 50, it was 55% in the bull market, which I don't think like 55% would be incredible, but at least our support levels of the EMA ribbons should be standing with us. So I want to hear your opinion. Is it over with the Bitcoin bull run? Are you cashing out? Are you panic selling? Or do you think we will see a huge reversal, a huge comeback for Bitcoin and altcoin prices? And are you buying these price levels? I for sure did, and I'm buying every $1,000 steps to the downside more Bitcoin. I'm keeping out of the altcoin buys. It must be an exception that I buy into an altcoin at these stages of the market, but at least for Bitcoin I see green bullish future and I'm buying in at these prices. And if you're looking for an exchange, check out the links in the video description below. You get huge deposit bonuses even for small deposits. WEEX is paying out really good future bonuses for all new users. Check this out and we are gonna see each other in the next video. I wish you, as always, the biggest profits with your investments. Keep calm in these stages of the market, and this increases your chances to benefit in the bull market. So keep safe, make your profits. I wish you the best. Bye bye. Ciao, ciao.